Hello everyone, I would like to invite you to the third 9 Dots backstage. We will go through the character creation of Outward 2. Waiting for you
here. I'm waiting for you here. Big news for Outward fans. 9 Dots Studio has shared a huge behind the scenes update on Outward 2. In this video we'll break down every new detail, from character creation and starting scenarios to world lore, traits, magic systems and even release plans. So let's dive straight in. Title screen and work in progress disclaimer. Outward 2 now has a proper title screen and the devs are thrilled with the progress. But much of what is shown is still work in progress, with visuals and systems subject to change. Expanded world and regions. Simeon's Bastion takes place in La Rescape, a new region outside Aurai. Tremontaine is set in the icy gilded mountains, homeland of the Wendigos. Haboob is an underground jungle city in Bellogale with its own cultural quirks. Aurai is described like a geopolitical continent governed by the Blue Chamber Collective. Attributes and stats. 5 stats define your build: Strength, Agility, Constitution, Willpower and Intelligence. Strength. Increase strength of melee attacks by increasing your offensive stat. Also used in the calculation of some skills. Agility. Also increases your offense, though not as much as strength. Also used in the calculation of some skills. Also increases your stamina, essentially the same as having better stamina cost reduction. Constitution. Increased defense and maximum health. This determines how quickly you can heal from negative physical status effects. Willpower. Affects all your stats. Stamina, mana and health, though not all equally. If you want a high amount of mana, willpower is the stat you want to invest in. Some spells will also use your willpower stat to calculate its damage. Intelligence. Does nothing on its own, but it is used as a modifier for the vast majority of your skills, especially for your spells. Even melee attacks will be influenced by your intelligence stat. Now, maxing out all stats isn't possible. Builds must specialize. By default all your stats start at 10, currently 20 is the maximum you can get. Stats influence combat, stamina, health, mana, skill scaling and even dialogue. Intelligence affects all skill calculations, even melee, making it a vital stat for hybrid builds. Character creation overhaul. The character creator is getting a major update. Options include normal or hardcore mode, with hardcore mode giving the already known 20% chance that your save file is permanently deleted upon death. Starting scenarios, not just locations but also narrative setups. Players cannot start in all 4 regions, only 3, as 1 is reserved for endgame content. The first scenario, Hobo in Simeon's Bastion. You're homeless, unhealthy and have low constitution. Willpower +1, constitution -1. Second, Miner in Tremontaine. Less educated, low intelligence but high strength. Strength +1, intelligence -1. Third, Homeowner in Haboob. You're a new homeowner getting very comfy in the city of Haboob. Agility +1, strength -1. Each start changes your core stats and early equipment, adding replayability. Starting with mana already unlocked won't be possible. Backgrounds, 11 in total. Starting backgrounds modify stats, gear and dialogue choices. There are some variants. Thug. Aggressive and pushy dialogue options, strength +2. Shipwreck survivor, physically very resilient, constitution +2. Karaburan refugee, tied to past events with the Scourge, agility +2. Aberdeen, noble bloodline with extra dialogue options and a writ of tribal favor, willpower +2. Soroborian, start with +100 silver, intelligence +2. Traveler, more experienced in the wilds, agility +1, constitution +1. Warrior here, start with sword and shield, strength +1, agility +1. Elat worshipper, willpower +1, constitution +1. Calixa worshipper, you are tied to the goddess of progress and the holy mission. Unknown attribute effects as of now. Lone Wolf, sarcastic and salty dialogue, very misanthropic. Unknown attribute effects as well. Deadbeat, very hard challenge. You get -2 to all stats. And then there's the trade system. Trades give +1 to one stat and -1 to another, offering trade-offs. You can choose 2 trades. There are some variants. Chemist. Alchemy recipes unlocked from the start and some potions in your inventory. Intelligence +1, Constitution -1. Brute. Warrior style trade. Strength +1, Intelligence -1. Crafty. Start with some learned survival recipes. Agility +1, Strength -1. Cowardly. You have a dagger from the start. Agility +1, Willpower -1. Bookworm. Books replace lexicons and grant stat buffs. They will be discussed in the next topic. You start with 1 book in your inventory. Trades not shown in stream. Fleet-footed. Fast movement, stacks well with agility builds. Agility +1, Constitution -1. Oath. +1 Constitution, -1 Intelligence with unique dialogue lines. Steadfast. Patient and unmovable. Willpower +1, Agility -1. Skills and books. Books replace lexicons and are central to progression. At camps, players can read books for stat buffs. Major skill breakthroughs require collecting 3 specific books. Runic magic is tied to multiple trainers. Each trainer teaches only 1 rune, requiring a pilgrimage to learn them all. Maps. Maps are now items. If you don't have a region map in your inventory, you can't open it in-game. You need to buy maps from traders or find them in the towns. Character customization improvements. Characters are no longer Potato Face Simulator. Everything is still work in progress though. Designing your character won't be as detailed as in Cyberpunk or games alike, but will give you good options to express yourself. Options include body types, muscular, flabby, aged, etc. Skin tone, scars, burns, tattoos and body hair. Improved face shapes, noses, mouths and eyes. You'll get to choose hairstyles, facial hair, add-ons like long hair layers, hair and eyebrow color customization, we have posture and idle stances, and we can also choose our voice by grunts and combat sounds. You'll get to see everything you created in the rotatable preview model. Release plans and early access. Outward 2 is aiming for early access release before Witherbloom, even though both are in development. Early access will include most of the content, but not final quest lines. Funds from early access will go toward voice acting and finishing story content. Before release, we'll get a closed playtest to validate design. Early access launch, PC first, with a goal to SimShip console at 1.0 release. Early access will likely last longer than 6 months. The price is expected to be around $50 maybe discounted slightly for early access. Modding and co-op. Split screen and online co-op are supported, but no multiple monitor local co-op. Modding support will be limited at launch, may come later depending on resources. Community and transparency. The team stresses transparency. Early access will require player trust, but the devs are committed to finishing the game. Outward 2's reveal trailer hit 275,000 views, with 50,000 signups for the playtest already. 9dots acknowledges financial risks, but says they're optimistic given the strong support. The next dev stream or the one after that will cover the progression system in more detail. So there you have it. Outward 2 will be a much bigger, deeper and more flexible game than the first. Expanded starting scenarios, meaningful backgrounds and traits, an overhauled character creator and focus on player choices. It's clear 9dots is listening to the fans. The game will launch in early access with console releases targeted for the full 1.0 launch. What do you think of the new systems? Which background would you start with? Noble Aberdeen, scrappy shipwreck survivor, or maybe a masochistic deadbeat? Let me know in the comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Outward 2 news. Thanks for watching.